David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman?
Lets it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Kent State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cavaliers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lets it fly. Snags it inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Hard running there. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Loses 8. It's a turnover on downs.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Down.
Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the catch. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Kent State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. try to pick it up on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Is Colorado ready for prime time or what? Ralphie and company are running away with this one right now.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Pryor. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Going to swing it on 2nd down. Lofts one deep down the right side. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
Caught over the middle. It's Otis.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Fires it incomplete. The Golden Flashes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They just keep firing. Finds a man on the left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Number 9.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Virginia, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the... Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Takes the handoff. It's Stockton. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Nice job by the kick. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Pulls it in. It's Otis. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And the Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up.
At the 48-yard line. Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the running back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Golden Flashes are marching down the field.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
45, Virginia, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
Come on, set.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get in juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. And trying to pick up a first down. Here's the handoff. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Kent State.
And the Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it past the marker. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together off.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
22.
They want that clock to run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kent State. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in real...
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Let's go.
The give from the gun. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee in this direction. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quickly complete. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Huge loss on the play. Offense is stopped. Will be the turnover on downs.
He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation.
He's loose. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA.